Deep inside the bright and lively jungle lived a curious little monkey named Milo. Milo loved adventure more than anything else. Every morning he woke up early, stretched his arms wide and wondered, "What exciting thing will I discover today?" One sunny morning, as the warm light filtered through the leaves, Milo climbed down from his cozy treehouse and wandered through the forest floor, humming a happy tune. As he hopped over rocks and swung from vines, something unusual caught his eye. A small corner of old paper sticking out from under a big stone. Milo tilted his head, pulled the paper free, and gasped. It wasn't just paper. It was an ancient treasure map. The edges were wrinkled, the drawings were strange, and in the center was a giant symbol shaped like a golden banana. Milo's eyes sparkled. A treasure? For real? "I have to find it!" He spread the map on the ground and studied every mark. Lines twisted through the jungle. Circles pointed to hidden places, and at the end was a tiny picture of a giant tree. Milo puffed out his chest proudly. "No challenge is too big for me," he said, and off he ran, clutching the map in his hands. His first stop was the wide river that shimmered like glass. But the old wooden bridge on the map was broken into pieces, floating on the water. Milo tapped his chin. I guess I'll have to improvise." Jumping from one stone to another, he tried to balance himself, but the stones were slippery and he wobbled wildly. At one point, he almost fell in, but he grabbed a hanging vine just in time and swung to the other side, with a cheerful laugh. "Treasure hunts are fun," he giggled. As Milo continued deeper into the jungle, a colorful parrot swooped down, landing in front of him. "Crow, looking for something?" the parrot asked in a surprisingly clear voice. Milo blinked. "Wait, you can talk?" The parrot flapped its wings proudly. "Of course, and I know all the secrets of this jungle. You're following the treasure map, aren't you?" Milo nodded eagerly, and the parrot pointed toward a hidden path. "Go this way. The treasure tree is near, but only the brave can find it." Together they walked through glowing plants, sparkling flowers and trees that whispered with the wind. Eventually they reached a massive, ancient tree that towered higher than anything Milo had ever seen. Its trunk was wide enough for 5 elephants to stand side by side. Carved in the center was a wooden door covered in glowing symbols. Milo touched one of the carvings, and suddenly the door lit up with golden light, slowly sliding open to reveal a glowing tunnel inside. Milo's heart raced with excitement as he stepped in. The tunnel was warm, filled with soft golden sparkles that danced around him. Then, floating gently from the shadows, appeared tiny banana-shaped spirits, glowing like fireflies. Milo gulped. He wasn't sure if he should be scared or amazed, but the spirits smiled kindly and formed a path, guiding him deeper inside. One spirit floated close and placed a shining, golden, banana-shaped key into Milo's hands. Finally, Milo reached a giant room glowing brighter than the sun, and there, piled high like mountains, were treasures of every kind. Shining gems, sparkling fruits, and hundreds of golden bananas. Milo froze, his mouth hanging open. "Whoa," he whispered. "This is the greatest treasure ever." He grabbed a giant golden banana and danced around with joy. But after his excitement settled, Milo looked around and thought of all his friends in the jungle, the playful monkeys, the baby animals, the birds who always sang to him. A treasure like this shouldn't be kept by just one monkey. With a warm smile, he filled his arms with as many golden bananas and shiny fruits as he could, carry and hurried back outside. When he returned to the jungle, the animals gasped in surprise. "Milo found the treasure," they cheered. The little monkey proudly shared the fruits with everyone, handing golden bananas to the smallest creatures first. The jungle burst into laughter, celebration, and dancing as the sun began to set, painting the sky orange and pink. As the animals feasted happily, Milo sat on a wooden log holding the glowing key. He looked at his friends and smiled softly. "The real treasure," he whispered, "is sharing the joy." And under the